What is going on, YouTube guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. It is Pokestocks here. In this episode, I'm going to be going over why Prismatic Evolutions is really going to be its last opportunity, and I'll be going over pricing, data, analytics. Of course, if you guys have not already, feel free to join the Discord. We are on the road to 1,000 members. We have officially added a game night channel. We have added VCs. So if you guys want to be part of more than just a Pokemon community, build relationships, and of course talk to your boy Pokestocks, then feel free to join below. Remember, none of this is financial advice. All this is my opinion. And let's dive into this. Well, guys, I really don't even know where to begin. But Prismatic Evolutions, man, it's starting to take off, and it was really expected. This is not something that you should be shocked about. If you are a well-known viewer on this channel, then you know I was talking about how Prismatic Evolutions would start moving in this month of September. In fact, if we look at my announcements, which I sort of go over predictions, August 30th, guys, Saturday, August 30th, 11:12 a.m., I put that Prismatic ETBs are going to skyrocket, yes, skyrocket to $130 to $160. I feel very optimistic, and data is finally starting to prove. The ETB, guys, is up 15% this past month, but not really like this month. It really just started happening in the past few days. As you guys know, ETBs, for the longest time, really, from August to, like, the whole month of August, they were very, very weak. They were performing really, really not that great. I need to work on my vocabulary, bro. I'm really bad at talking. But they were a $100 ETB. And the main reason why they were so volatile, guys, is because the amount of supply that was released into the market, right? Sam's Club, Costco, Target, Walmart. A lot of these ETBs were getting restocked. Maybe not much Walmart. I did see a Target restock, though. I did. I saw someone on YouTube, and it was posted, so that's cool. But really, these were impacted from Sam's Club and Costco, just the amount of supply. And now, it's really starting to dry up, guys, and we're having a massive surge to 115. I drew this graph out to make it a little bit easier if you guys are a better, visual learner here. But practically saying, this is how the market looks for the month of August, bro. It was just, like, really, really weak. If I could just draw it out, probably be better, right? August, just so much supply, guys, and that supply is starting to really dry up, and not so much that it's quote-unquote drying up, but we're not getting the massive amount of supply still, right? Pokemon is switching their printing right now to Mega Evolution, at Phantasmal Flames probably, so just keep that in mind, and they have to work on a lot of other sets like Destined Rivals. We'll get to that shortly, but we're just going to see sort of a massive boom, guys, right here, and again, it's proven by data. We have the market price at $115. Now, I'm coming back to the Prismatic ETB. I still do want to talk about it, but I do want to talk about the SPC because I do find that this product is still really severely underrated right now. Guys, look at the 151 UPC. Look at Celebrations. Look at Charizard. All of those are approaching $4,000 or $5,000, right? And this is one of the best sets of the entire year, Prismatic Evolutions, and we're having an SPC for nearly $255. At least one sale. That's what the market price. As you guys can see right here, one sale $279, one sale $279. Congratulations to everyone, guys, who bought in at this $195 mark. I sort of said this was the great time to buy in, and then it started pumping to like $210. I was like, shit, guys, it's happening, and now we are on takeoff to $215. And I think this is one product that is not going to slow down. I think that this SPC is going to continue to grow rapidly, rapidly fast. And I definitely do think that it will pass the Charizard UPC. I do think that it will pass. I really can't say that because that's kind of crazy prediction. I don't even think it will happen. But I think it will compete, guys, with the 151 UPC. And this product is really, really modern, really, really new. Came out a few months ago. And it is already outperforming a lot of these other SPCs when they released. We also have the Pokemon Center ETB, man. Shit, I don't even know what to say about this, guys. 400. It's hit it. Look at the past year. We are on the road to literally almost hitting. It's all pre-sale all-time high. We're getting very, very close, guys, to touching that. Past month up 32%. And again, I'm gonna tell you guys why people are pouring so much money into Pokemon Center ETBs if you guys are new to the channel or sort of new to the space. Pokemon Center ETBs are really, really niche. They're very, very small in supply and restock. So a lot of people, I don't think anymore, because there's just so much like optimistic in the market. But a month ago, whatever, there was a lot of fear. I mean, there still is fear. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I'm still sort of scared, but like, I'll explain later on. But just to finish what I was saying, guys, Pokemon Center ETBs are really not going to be affected dramatically if we do have a massive price fall where, you know, everything just goes down dramatically, because this product is so niche that there isn't too much out there, right? Easy supply and demand situation. Very, very high in demand, very, very low supply, which is why the price is nearly approaching 500. And I wouldn't be surprised, guys, if we hit $500 on the Pokemon Center ETB this month. Also, keep in mind is that these are probably off the Pokemon Center forever. I mean, I don't think these are going to get reprinted. These got reprinted 3 to 4 times, and I think that was an all-time high for Prismatic Evolutions for this product. We also have the booster bundle, which is still actually down. And hear me out, guys. Prismatic Evolution booster bundles down 20% this past month. They're continuing to fall. Why is this happening? I have many reasons on why this is happening. I do know that a lot of people in the Discord did say that a massive Walmart restock happened, and I also do think that the Sam's Club product, which shit, I will talk about that, guys. I should probably look it up. Yeah, let's look it up right now because I do want to see how that is performing. So I think it's actually starting to gain value here. Pushing a 116, so I'll get to this shortly as well. But I do think that why Prismatic Evolution booster bundles are really starting to come down, guys. Just the amount of packs in the market, right? This product right here is a Prismatic Evolutions Sam's Club, Blooming Waters, Crown Zenith type shit, right? Where this is just a massive box, like just giving Prismatic Evolution booster packs. And I believe, if I remember from Poke Notify, over 8 million packs were released into the market. So that is a lot, guys. That is a lot here. And I do think that's dramatically just affecting the booster bundle, because if the booster packs go down, booster bundles go down, right? Kind of common sense scenario. Also, 151 booster bundles, I think, are on the road to like $90 to $100. And I think long-term, guys, Prismatic Evolutions is definitely going to follow 151. Yeah, let's make that pretty clear. Prismatic will follow 151 long-term. It probably will follow it really shortly on how things are currently going. If you look at the past year, guys, right, these things did peak at 100 during the January hype, but I do think that they got released in March and then, you know, climbed up, fell low back down. And guys, we are at an all-time low with this product. So if you do believe in Prismatic Evolution booster bundles, then definitely pick them up right now, because I'm gonna be honest, I don't think we're gonna see this stuff getting any cheaper. I do not have many of these in my collection, and it's just due to the fact, guys, that, you know, I say this all the time. Money's really hard for me. I'm a student. I have to pay for some shit, so keep that in mind. But definitely, if I had to stock up on a lot of Prismatic right now, just due to, you know, what's going on, everything else is soaring up. This is still in the bearish area. Definitely pick this stuff up, guys. You know, just use common sense market knowledge. Buy low, sell high. What's this? This is low right now. And again, I'm going to say this one more time. I wouldn't be surprised if this does follow 151. Now, I do want to do a brief talk on Destined Rivals. I don't want to get carried away by it, but I just do want to talk to you guys about, you know, what's happening with Destined. It's approached 400, 399 booster boxes. It's scary. It really is. I honestly, guys, cannot tell you how high these are going to go, because it seems like at this point, these are on the road to 500, then 6, then 7. And in fact, I wouldn't be surprised, and I'm saying this confidently, I think Destined Rivals is going to be the first booster box of the Scarlet and Violet era to hit 1K. And I wouldn't be surprised if it hits $1,000 this year. And shit, I can't believe I just said that, bro. We have, what, like 3 months left of this year? Can Destined Rivals pump to $1,000 if we do not get a massive restock or a massive reprint? It definitely is likely to happen, guys. I mean, just the amount of money getting poured in. And also, let's keep in mind, the Wall Street Journal just posted about Pokemon investing. So there's to be a lot of stuff, guys, getting pumped into this. But if I had to be really reasonable and actually okay, Pokestocks, be for real. Where do you see Destined Rival booster boxes heading by the end of the year? Well, depending, let's just make it a very obvious case, right? Destined Rivals booster boxes do really well in September. In October, we get a reprint. The reprint doesn't really dramatically affect the price of booster boxes. They fall and they recover. By the end of the year, Destined Rivals booster boxes are going to be $500 to $600. That's probably a honest POV of where I think the booster boxes are currently headed. And again, that's what I think. I could be a little bit off, but guys, look at the past year graph, bro. Passing its pre-sale all-time high. It's crazy. It's crazy, man. It really is. So I'm not going to keep you guys, I'm not going to waste your time for that much longer, but that's going to be it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, staying tuned, and I appreciate every single one of you. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace out.